You guys want to talk about Rivian? Basically, the electric vehicle craze is not looking good, and Rivian is kind of a good example of it. They are kind of taking the tech startup bro approach to lose money until you become profitable, or lose money and just keep taking investment and seed capital until who knows what, until something turns around, you guys figure it out, who knows. But Rivian's in a bad spot. It cost them over $35,000 at some points to create a car. Like, that's how much they lose to make these cars. So, it cost them $150,000 to sell a car that they end up selling for $84,000. $117,000, they sell for $84,000. Yeah, so they're losing money every time they roll out a vehicle. That's just kind of a rough, one of their numbers. But then you look at this and, it's just they're trying to, but there's no actual avenue for profitability. Now, you might think, oh, okay, so once they sell enough vehicles, suddenly they'll become profitable. No, there's actually still currently no foreseeable future for selling enough cars to be profitable. They have two models, the T and the non-T, the truck, the non-truck, and they recently they retooled their whole factory to try to save it, but it's not quite doing well enough. And their actually inventory sales are going down. So here are what their sales numbers looked like. It was going up. The blue line is how much they were producing, and then the orange line is, what they were actually delivering. And then look, you can see here, Q3 of 2023, they started producing more than they were actually delivering. So it tipped back the other way, and it seems like it's tipping more back that way. There's, a growing amount of unsold inventory. So it's not looking good for them. And then you throw this into the mix. This is their stock. So when they initially announced it, over here, it was like $129 when it kind of went public for everyone. And now it's down 92% in just a few short years. They went public in 2021, and here they are in 2024. You can get the stock for $10. So, huge dip. It's spiraling. Rivian is in a tough spot. If they didn't have the Amazon truck contract that they have, all of these guys, they would be completely cooked. They're selling a good amount of these Amazon guys. I see them running all around my neighborhood already. But for their consumer side of things, it's looking really, really dark. Less and less purchases. Even this, I don't know what they're making on this, but if they're losing almost $40,000 per consumer car, I can't imagine what they're doing here to try to get these big contracts and what the negotiation ended up doing to them, because I can't imagine Amazon didn't try to bend them over on these deals. But tough break for Rivian. I don't see them being here in the next few years, which is even worse for consumer confidence, because why would you buy a Rivian if they're about to go belly up and be done? They were hoping to sell 57,000 in, their projections, and they're not even going to sell like 45,000, and it's just kind of going to keep falling down. So it's tough time to be Rivian.